Welcome to Designing Spaces Think Green, a special edition of the show that's all about you, your space, and living the greener lifestyle. I'm Ted Brunson. With energy costs on the rise, we are constantly looking for new ways to live more efficient and sustainable lives. From the way we take care of our lawn to building our homes, everything we do affects the environment. So the goal here is to treat the environment as a major contributor to our health, economy, and general well-being. We have a great lineup of topics to help you and your family live a more eco-friendly lifestyle. So let's get started right now and think green. Now let's talk about something else green, the lawn. Now most of us know the negative aspects of herbicides. So how do we still have a lawn without weeds but not use herbicides? Well, here with that tale on how to have a more eco-friendly lawn is Andrew Craghan.
Every spring our attention turns to getting the house and yard looking their best for the summer. And one area that often presents its own set of problems? The lawn. How we love that sea of beautiful green, an outdoor carpet of botanical perfection. But then the unwanted guests arrive, the weeds. You've tried to kick them off the property before, but it seems like no matter how much pulling and spraying you do, they come back, often with a vengeance. Designing Spaces Think Green met up with Greg Wallace from Suncor to talk lawn weeds and how to control them with a reduced risk herbicide. Hey Greg.
Hey.
Thanks for being with us here on Designing Spaces.
Thanks, glad to be here.
And for hanging out in this yard full of weeds.
A little bit.
So most people would combat these weeds with like an herbicide, right?
Correct.
And most people are kind of aware that there are some negative effects with all herbicides on the market, right?
Yes. It's funny you bring that up. One of the biggest misconceptions is overspraying, and that's where we kind of start out with that. Yeah, a lot of people think 1 or 2 it says use it. 3 or 4 must even be great. Well, that's really not the case.
Overspraying can create a runoff where the chemical just sits on the ground and is eventually absorbed into the ground where it can stay for a significant time.
And then what that does is it's burning the top of the leaf, but it's not killing the root. So a couple days later, within a week or so, you're going to get weeds growing back up.
Most herbicides use a formula that is 25 to 40% chemical per volume, making it very toxic. Because the particles in most weed killers are very large and cannot be absorbed by the weed, creating only a top burn on the weed, not killing the root. So you guys specialize in its reduced risk herbicide?
Yeah, our product Clear Choice is a reduced risk selective herbicide, and what that means is selective means that it's okay to use on a lawn. It's not going to hurt the lawn out there. Clear Choice is a product that basically we created using less than 0.05%. People say, well, how do you do that? Is it watered down? And the answer is no, it's not.
This is due to a technology that reduces the size of the particle in the formula, allowing them to be absorbed on impact.
The technology is that we reduce the size of the particles. We make them smaller than the pores on a plant. So now what happens is once you spray it onto the weed, it begins to be absorbed right on impact.
Looks like we got some serious offenders right here. A couple different kinds.
Yeah, it's certainly we can certainly have a field day here.
And I see you brought the product, a nice little herbicide that can take care of this.
Yeah, this is a Clear Choice. This is our reduced risk selective herbicide.
And so is it just one spray per plant or per area, or?
It's one spray per plant.
The formula travels through a mineral oil water mix, which makes the spraying process very visible. A thick liquid that adheres to the weed not only helps absorption, but also prevents drifting.
Drifting is not good, especially this is a windy day here.
Exactly.
If other herbicides, when you do spray them, you'll spray it, it gets caught in the wind, it'll go over to a flower bed. A couple days later, you have some dead flowers. That's not any good.
Nobody wants that.
If you can see here, wherever I point and shoot, it's pretty much sticking right onto that weed right there.
Just point and shoot. This 24-ounce ready-to-use spray, if used properly, will give off up to 200 sprays.
And any of this runoff, as I mentioned earlier, too, this is basically going to be absorbed into the ground, and within 3 weeks, it's going to be broken up. It is biodegradable.
And when can we see results?
You should begin to see results within 24 hours. Go kill weeds.
Great. Well, where could our viewers at home learn more about this product?
Visit our website. It's todaysclearchoice.com. You can find information out about Clear Choice as well as other products that we offer. And most importantly, where can the product be purchased?
Thank you so much, Greg.
Pleasure, Andrew.
And you can visit that link on our website, designingspaces.tv, where you can click on the Think Green section and see this part of the show again. For Designing Spaces Think Green, I'm Andrew Craghan from Southwest Ranches, Florida.
We all want clean water and a healthier ecosystem. We also want to find ways to lower our cost of living while maintaining efficient households. The technologies are here now, and they're improving our lifestyles and the environment. Let's keep moving in the right direction towards a healthier world. For Designing Spaces Think Green, I'm Ted Brunson.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.